Imagine a world that covers most of our planet, yet we know less about it than we do about the surface of the moon. This is the deep sea. It begins where the sunlight fades, plunging miles down into crushing pressure and near-freezing temperatures. This vast, dark realm makes up about 80% of all living space on Earth. For centuries, it remained a complete mystery, a place of myth and speculation. We couldn't see through the water, and the immense pressure was too great for our early submarines. It's a world that operates on entirely different rules, a frontier right here on our own planet, just waiting to be explored and understood by curious minds. To explore this hidden world, we need special tools. The Schmidt Ocean Institute, a non-profit foundation, has a fantastic ship designed for this very purpose. It's called the RV Falkor 2. This isn't just any boat, it's a floating state-of-the-art laboratory that travels the globe. In 2023 alone, it journeyed over 39,000 kilometers, mapping huge areas of the unknown seafloor. The ship's most important partner is a deep-diving robot named Arav Sebastian. This incredible machine can dive down to 4,500 meters, acting as the eyes, hands, and senses of the scientists back on the ship, bringing this remote environment directly to them and to us. Exploring the deep ocean is incredibly difficult, more challenging in some ways than exploring space. The main problem is the water itself. You can't just use a telescope to look at the bottom of the sea like you can with stars and planets. The water blocks light and distorts signals. Plus, the pressure is immense. For every 10 meters you go down, the pressure increases by 1 atmosphere. At the depths where Sebastian works, the pressure can be hundreds of times greater than at the surface, enough to crush a normal submarine like a soda can. This is why we need incredibly strong robots and advanced technology to withstand the conditions. The RV Falkor 2 and ROV Sebastian are built to overcome these challenges. The ship uses powerful sonar systems to create detailed maps of the seafloor, revealing mountains, canyons, and plains that have never been seen before. Once a promising spot is found, Sebastian makes its descent. Equipped with powerful lights to illuminate the darkness, high-definition 4K cameras to broadcast live video to the world, and delicate robotic arms to collect samples, it allows scientists to conduct experiments as if they were right there on the ocean floor. This amazing technology is opening up the deep sea to us in ways we could only have dreamed of just a few decades ago. One of the most exciting discoveries made by the RV Falkor 2 in 2023 was finding brand new hydrothermal vent fields. These are like underwater geysers. They form where seawater seeps into cracks in the ocean floor near magma, gets superheated, and then erupts back into the cold ocean as a plume of hot, mineral-rich water. These plumes can look like black smoke, which is why they are often called black smokers. These vents are fascinating because they create entire ecosystems that don't rely on sunlight. Instead of photosynthesis, the creatures here use a process called chemosynthesis, getting their energy from the chemicals gushing out of the Earth itself. In March 2023, while exploring the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, scientists on the Falkor 2 were searching for one type of vent but stumbled upon something completely different and unexpected. They discovered 3 new high-temperature black smoker fields teeming with life. Swarms of tiny shrimp and strange-looking yeti crabs with their hairy claws gathered around the hot water. These animals have adapted to live in an environment that would be toxic and scalding to most other life forms. Each new vent field is a unique island of life, and finding them helps us understand how life can exist in the most extreme places on our planet. Later in the year, another expedition made a groundbreaking discovery at the East Pacific Rise. They were studying an area where a volcanic eruption had wiped out a vent community years ago. Scientists always thought that animals spread to new vents by sending their young drifting through the open ocean currents. But here, they found something amazing. They discovered that animals like giant tube worms were living and traveling through a network of caves and tunnels just beneath the seafloor. This was a whole new subsurface ecosystem, a hidden world below the ocean floor, which completely changes our understanding of how these deep-sea communities survive and spread. Following a trail of squat lobsters in a different location, the team even discovered another new vent field in the waters around the Galapagos Islands. This was the first time anyone had collected samples from high-temperature vents in this specific area. These discoveries from 2023 show us that the deep sea is far more dynamic and interconnected than we ever knew. It's not just a flat, muddy bottom, it's a geologically active and biologically rich world, with secrets hidden both on the seafloor and just beneath it, all powered by the heat from the center of our planet. One of the most heartwarming and scientifically important discoveries of 2023 involved a place known as the Octopus Garden. Found on a seamount off the coast of Costa Rica, this site was first seen years ago, where hundreds of female octopuses were gathered together. They all seemed to be brooding or protecting their eggs. Scientists weren't sure if this was a true nursery, a place where young could actually hatch successfully. But in June 2023, the RV Falkor 2 and ROV Sebastian returned to investigate. What they saw was truly magical and confirmed everyone's hopes. The team's cameras captured baby octopuses hatching right before their eyes. This was the first time anyone had ever witnessed this happening in a deep-sea octopus nursery. The reason they gather here is because the spot has low-temperature hydrothermal venting. The slightly warmer water, shimmering as it mixes with the cold deep sea, seems to speed up the development of the eggs. This is crucial because these mother octopuses, a species of moose octopus, may spend up to 5 years guarding their eggs without eating. The warmer water helps their babies hatch faster, giving the species a better chance of survival. Beyond the octopuses, the Falkor 2, expeditions also revealed stunning new coral reefs in places no one expected to find them. Unlike the shallow water corals that need sunlight, deep-sea corals thrive in total darkness, feeding on tiny particles that drift down from above. In the waters off Puerto Rico, scientists found dense gardens of black corals, collecting around 300 specimens, many of which are likely new to science. These ancient branching corals create complex habitats that act as homes and nurseries for countless other deep-sea animals, from fish to starfish, making them vital parts of the ocean ecosystem. In the Galapagos, scientists used advanced laser scanning technology to map deep-water coral reefs with incredible detail. They found entire coral forests growing on the sides of vertical underwater cliffs, like a forest flipped on its side. The new technology allowed them to create 3D maps with a resolution so fine, down to 2 millimeters, that they could identify individual tiny animals living on the coral branches. This level of detail helps us understand the structure of these hidden ecosystems and just how much life they support, proving that the deep, dark ocean is home to vibrant and complex communities. All of these incredible discoveries, the fiery vents, the octopus nurseries, and the ancient coral forests, are more than just interesting stories. They are fundamentally changing our understanding of life on Earth. Exploring the deep ocean is important for everyone, not just scientists. The deep sea plays a huge role in regulating our planet's climate and chemistry. The currents that move through the deep help distribute heat around the globe, and the life within it is part of a massive food web that connects all the way back to the surface and to us. Understanding this system is critical for the health of our entire planet. The technologies being developed and used on ships like the RV Falkor 2 are paving the way for the future of exploration. New sonar systems like INSAS can create maps so detailed that scientists can tell if a hydrothermal vent is active just from the data, saving valuable time. New sensors can measure the health of deep-sea corals, giving us clues about how they might respond to a changing ocean. Every new piece of technology allows us to see more clearly and understand more deeply, pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible and revealing a world richer and more complex than we ever imagined. By studying the creatures that live in extreme environments like hydrothermal vents, we learn about the absolute limits of life. This can give us insights into everything from how life might have started on Earth to where we might find it on other planets. The unique biology of these animals could also lead to new medicines and industrial applications. The deep sea is a library of natural solutions and biological wonders that we have only just begun to read. Protecting this fragile environment from threats like pollution, deep sea mining, and climate change is essential if we want to preserve this library for future generations. The work of the Schmidt Ocean Institute and the RV Falkor 2 reminds us that we live on a water planet and that its largest habitat remains mostly a mystery. Exploration is not just about finding new things. It's about connecting with our own world on a deeper level. The live stream dives allow anyone with an internet connection to join the adventure. fostering a sense of wonder and a shared responsibility to protect this final frontier. The deep ocean holds the keys to our past and clues to our future, and the journey to uncover its secrets has only just begun.